On the 24th of December 2025, Algeria signed a law or a bill that criminalizes what France did to them. The French invasion in 1830 that lasted for over 130 years, or let's call it 130 years. Algeria is saying that we want it stated officially that what France did to us as a country was a crime. And then we want whatever they took from us, anything they stole from us, they must return it. We also want them to make payment for every damage they caused, for testing about 17 nuclear weapons on our soil. And even till now, our people are dying of cancer because of that. We're not going to accept it. Now, France, instead of them to like approach Algeria and then talk things out, you know what France said? That Algeria is being hostile toward them. And then talking about hostility, who started the hostility? France. Because when France left Algeria in 1968, I think, yes, because I think Algeria gained their freedom around, is it 1962? Yes. And then they signed an agreement around 1968. Then France left. I think I made a mistake somewhere, but then you can confirm it. So France left. However, a treaty was signed. They call it peace treaty. In that peace treaty, since you guys have spent 130 years in our land, that's in Algeria, where you had 3 provinces, where you operated in Algeria like your own land, meaning they could hold elections in Algeria. Algeria was voting for their own people, and even as slaves. Do you understand? France had total control over Algeria. And we spent 130 years. Since you're about to leave, we're going to make it in such a way that we can easily travel to Algeria. Okay? We can go there with our family, we can move there, we can work there. We are like citizens of Algeria. Of France. And then they agreed. Only for France to wake up recently, that was last year, October, and they said, oh, that things have changed. Life has moved on. We cannot be pampering Algeria, and then we make other countries look as if we hate them. All right? Life has changed since 1968. Do you understand? So we don't want this. We are spending over 2 billion euros because of this agreement. France cannot sustain it anymore. We know that France is struggling. But why do you want to use Algeria as a scapegoat? Do you understand? We know yours. So what that means is that all of a sudden, the land that their forefathers built, they'll begin to deport them. They cannot have to struggle to travel to France the same way I will struggle to travel to France. Doesn't make any sense. So Algeria got offended by that and said, see, because of that, you have to acknowledge that you committed a crime on our land. You have to return everything you stole, and you have to make payment for damages. And look at how, I don't want to use a particular word, but the same France is saying that they'll be traveling to Kenya this year, May 11th, okay, to hold some partnership, green partnership with some Kenyans. And they are willing to invest billions to help Kenyan citizens. And they will come up with a document they will present to the G7 so that African countries can be paid for damages on climate change or climate whatever. Now, the same people who are saying that they want to do that to Kenya are saying that their own neighbors, in fact, their own citizens, Algerians are just like citizens of France. You are saying that you want to cut them off. Where is the sincerity in it? But I ask a question. This thing that Algeria is dragging, who will fight for them? Who will stand for them? Which court are they going to? The ICC or where? Or are they going to UN? Do you see anything coming out of it? I just thought to bring this to your notice. I made this in my last video, but I believe a lot of you did not listen to this point. But these are the most important things I want you to hear in that video. That Algeria has passed a law to criminalize France for what they did to them in 1830. For now, this is what believer knows. What do you know?